Welcome Virgo, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your November general reading. I've laid out the cards, I'll clarify with an African tarot and finish up with a 5-cent tarot. I have, I welcome anyone with any kind of a Virgo placement. This reading is meant for the month of November, and if it resonates with you, if you enjoy it, if you find it useful, please like and subscribe to my channel as it helps me immensely. I thank all of you that do. I feel your support and it's tremendous. I couldn't do this without you. So your overall energy for the month of November, Virgo, is the Ten of Cups. You are you are moving your life through a process that you are now finding to be immensely fulfilling and satisfying. You are understanding that your greatest wish is your ability to enjoy the abundance of your life with others. You are prioritizing this enjoyment of the fruits of your labor, the enjoyment of your exchanges, your ability to work together as a healthy, happy relationship. And this is really reflecting the sense of contentment that is available to you in November. Some could be a family event. It could be the success of something you've created, some successful service or product, something you've done has been received in a way that gives it a life beyond itself and allows you to continue enjoying the generation of this thing that you've built and created. So this is classically wish fulfillment in the sense of a single event, but I sense it more as about the ability to open up your heart and to enjoy your emotions in a way that is growing and producing growth in your life. The Ace of Cups and Ace of Coins in your past, the Emperor and the Sun. This is definitely mirroring a super glow up for you. You are starting on a new path of wealth building, wealth development, of abundance. You're considering an offer with the Ace of Coins that is encouraging you to consider the impact and the potential rewards that you will gain from going on this path. You feel in control of your life. You feel that you are lending leadership to this potential project. And this project is in alignment with the things that are making you happy, that are shining a light, illuminating your purpose and your path, and your ability to uplift others with your ability to plan and execute successfully this mission, this curriculum, this creation that you are in a position to build. This is a beautiful card of enlightenment, and despite the heaviness of the Emperor energy as it appears, this is the energy of a seasoned planner, executor, manifester, someone who has experienced the vicissitudes of life. However, the Sun card is really elevating your impact on your community to be the joy, the creativity, the playfulness of the Sun. In the present, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. A lot going on for you. I particularly love it when the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups come out together. This is indicating to me that the great strides you are making at breaking generational trauma, healing generations of difficulty, is actually something that is giving you a rewarding sense of fulfillment and contentment. This bears perhaps on the work that you do. So you may be involved in work that addresses difficult situations, unhappy alliances, failures, or bad choices, alliances that no longer serve you, those things, those efforts you've made that did not turn out the way that you might have hoped them to. You have learned those lessons. You are learning those lessons, and there's a culmination of this coming up for you in November. You are further committed to your role of bridging the areas where you are going to learn, you're filling up your well, you're seeking answers. This can be the archive, this can be history, this can be your ancestry, this can be your cultural ancestry. You are bridging that information with with those who are learning from you, those to whom you are modeling a way of addressing injustice or difficulty, chaos, violence, and heartache from the past. Because of your ability to turn this difficulty around, to recognize the gifts and lessons that were embedded in these necessary challenges, the universe is favoring you in many ways. This is your buildup of positive karma. This 10 is mirroring both the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups by talking about the change that is available to you. This is change where you can intuit the divinity and the joy. You are able to extract the information you need from this fortune, this good event, and turn it to the creative play, the creative manifestation of your talents, of the information that you have to give. In the immediate future, we have the Moon, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Part of overcoming the challenges from the past has meant opening up to your unconscious, to the unconscious realms within your being. This is where you can connect with those invisible alliances that exist in your world. This is where your dream life benefits you, allows you to ask and receive information that may be necessary, also allows those ancestors who have come before you, who have paved the way, to speak to you. And it is their guidance that is allowing you to recognize the breaks and changes you are making. You're finally making, you're continuing to receive information and insight throughout the month of November. This insight is opening you up to the value in prayer, the value in meditation, the value in being still within yourself. So this is all springing you into an ability and enthusiasm and excitement about this new opportunity here. You can't wait to get started, and as you lead in this new effort, this new adventure, you are also building your confidence, your courage, and your desire to seek more, to ask for more, because you're now feeling worthy of the love, of the energy, of the excitement that you generate for others. I'm going to clarify the Hierophant card here at the middle of your reading with the Empress and the Eight of Swords. You're clearly in your power as we now have a divine couple, the Empress and Emperor, on the table. The Empress is an elevation of the Queen of Wands, so part of what you're learning is the glory of your empowerment, the richness of the traditions you're pulling from. You're modeling yourself after the elements of nature where there is no waste. This informs your ability to plan and lead in this new effort. It also unlocks your ability to appreciate and enjoy the abundance in your life. However, there has been a lot of work required in your working life, in your employment, in the thing you're trying to create, to sort and analyze all of the impact of the many lessons you've learned, of the many of the information that you are sharing has required an archive, an archivist, a librarian sensibility. And this may be the kind of support you're understanding you need at this time. You need someone to sort your records, to help you unravel and to map out the resources you've already created towards this new effort that you are building. This ability to, what do you say when you, to distribute, to share, to direct somebody towards this effort will relieve you of having, and relieve you to plan more comprehensively the shape of this project moving forward. This person taking the niggling details of the information you've already gathered, that you are researching, that you have pulled together and compiled. And this is going to be freeing you, allowing you to enjoy the way in which even the delegation, that's the word, of this task to others is a source of joy, upliftment, and growth for them as well. I hope this is making sense to you. I'm going to finish up, Virgo, with a 5-cent tarot. And this is a really slippery deck of cards. I'm always pulling 2. And I pulled the Moon card, another repeat. One of the reasons I like this beautiful vintage deck, it's supposed to look vintage, it's mock vintage, is the way in which it utilizes animals. So for that reason, I'm going to pull the meaning of this card to hear what Madame Clara, its author, has to say about this card, the Moon. And I'm actually going to hold up the other moon too, just so that we can get a sense of these 2 cards. The dog and the wolf manifest together, bringing the tamed and wild aspects and polarity of our minds. The wolf represents guardianship, ritual, and intuition, while the dog symbolizes fidelity and unconditional love. Both appear to remind us to trust our hearts and minds and have control over our own lives. Here we're being asked to dig deep to reveal our shadows and face our hidden fears. I'm going to leave this here, Virgo. I thank you so much for your time. I hope this has been useful to you. Until next time, namaste.